Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham. Welcome to the BellisarioSonic YouTube channel. Today, just a brief video talking about the direction of my channel and about the vinyl community in general. So these are just kind of my thoughts, kind of explaining to you a little bit about this channel, what it's about, what it's not about, and a little my thoughts about the vinyl community in general. For those of you who have watched several of my videos, you know I do a lot of record reviews. I do some turntable comparisons, talk about cartridges. I love to get your feedback on these particular topics. I love to hear what you guys have to say, especially when it's constructive and you can offer your opinion on what you've experienced and so forth. That is what makes it fun for me, is that I get to share with you some new records I've purchased or some new piece of equipment I've purchased, and then talk about it, or maybe even a CD or a DVD or whatever pertaining to music. And maybe it'll give you an idea on what maybe you do or don't want to purchase. I also am one of the few people that will play records on the YouTube channel when I do a review. And the reason why most people won't do that is because they will get a copyright strike. For me, I don't care if I get a copyright strike. In fact, I'm glad that if these musicians get paid for the music, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not on YouTube to make a buck. A lot of these guys are on there to sell something, sell records. They're on there to sell their own swag or whatever it is. I don't care about that. I'm just here because I like music. I enjoy sharing with you my vinyl records, what my recent purchases are, whether I like them or don't like them. And I like to hear your feedback and maybe what you recommend or something maybe I haven't thought of. That's kind of what makes the whole vinyl community fun, or what should make it fun. And so I really have little to do with quote unquote audiophile, because most of the guys that are quote unquote audiophile are self-proclaimed audiophiles who think they know everything that there is to know about records and what an audiophile pressing is and what you should be playing your records on. For me, if you have a $500 turntable or a $5,000 turntable, I don't care, because guess what? The music on this record is really what matters. And so when I do a record review, like I do with the Atlantic 75th anniversary, those acoustic sounds, I actually open the record in front of you. My videos are not edited. I don't go and re-edit them or put them together. They are just what they are. So I turn on the camera and I don't really script anything. Sometimes I'll do a little historical research on the record that I'm going to review so I can tell you when it was recorded, like I'm going to do with these two records here on the next two videos I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this Eric Dolphy Outward Bound OJC review. It's sealed. I'm gonna unseal it for you and I'm gonna drop it on the turntable and you're gonna get my reaction to it, and we'll talk a little bit about the record. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this one as well. This Hideyasu Terakawa Quartet Live. I'm gonna open this up, it's sealed. I just got this in today. I'm gonna do a video on it. We're gonna open it up together and I'm gonna drop the needle and we're gonna listen to it together. That's the whole fun of this for me. So when it gets a copyright strike on there, it doesn't take, it's not gonna kick me off the YouTube channel, it's just gonna demonetize or possibly demonetize the video. And for me, no, doesn't matter. I'm not looking to make money off this YouTube channel. I'm just looking to share the record with you. And the best way I can do that is to actually open it up and play it for you and sit down and talk about it with you. So all my videos are pretty much spontaneous. I'm gonna share with you what I think, and the review is gonna be authentic. And if I open this up and the pressing happens to be a bad pressing, you're gonna see it with me. And I'll be able to, send it back and do another video talking about getting a replacement or whatever it is. So far, I've had pretty good luck with opening these up and doing the videos. So that's a good thing. Right now I'm listening to this Sphere Flight Path, which is a used record I picked up in the $5 bin. Pretty cool jazz music here with Kenny Barron, Charlie Roos, Ben Riley, and Buster Williams. So that's what you're hearing playing here in the background. Also on comments regarding that, comments on the channel. If they're not going to be helpful comments or contribute to the actual conversation of the channel, don't leave comments. I have smart Alex that want to come by and make fun or talk about how crappy your equipment is or whatever. I have no no use for that. So if you have any suggestions, for example, on my video, Ortophon Blue versus the MP110, and I explained some of the issues I was having with static with the MP110, I got a lot of people that responded with that and said, oh, you don't get the Ortophon Red, I've had that. Just stick with the blue. And a lot of people had experiences with those cartridges, these several cartridges that I mentioned in the video. And that was really helpful for me to get that feedback from you, because you guys out there have been using these different cartridges and you've had your experience. When I start seeing kind of the same thing over again from different people, then I can start to take note of that and be like, yeah, almost all these people tried the Ortophon Red, they didn't like it. Had mixed reviews on the MP110, a lot of static issues on the MP110 with people, and a lot of positive comments on the Ortophon Blue. So that kind of has got me to go ahead and decide to buy the Ortophon Blue for my other turntable. So I appreciate all those comments. That's what makes the whole vinyl community fun. And the self-proclaimed audiophiles I have no use for. And I don't really care if you have a $10,000 turntable, and I don't care if you go around to all the audiophile shows and show us $20,000 systems. That has no interest for me. And for 90% of the people out there, I'm sure it doesn't have any interest for them either, because the average person that's listening to all these records probably have a $500 to $1,500 turntable. So I'm making these videos for the casual listener, for the person that loves music and would be interested in hearing, oh, wow, I haven't heard of this record before. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to play it and talk about it, give you a little history, and we're going to listen to it together. And maybe you'll be interested in picking it up yourself, or maybe you won't. So I want to try to do some more obscure titles, and some of them will be, popular ones as well, like the Acoustic Sound 75th anniversary. I'm going to open those up as they come in every month and share them with you and play them. Take them right out of the wrapper. So the next two coming up, Eric Dolphy, Outward Bound. It's an OJC I just picked up for $15. And I'm going to open it up and we're going to play it. And then this one here, I think was on sale for $22.95. And I just picked this up, and it's been on my list for a while. So I'm going to share with you this on a video as well. And I'll open it up. We'll drop the needle on there and we'll talk about it. So that's just my thoughts on the vinyl community. There's also some people I really enjoy watching, and where they'll share with you the records that they like, and or while they don't like. I like videos where people can participate in the discussion and actually learn from one another, rather than someone pontificating or trying to sell you something. And therefore, if your opinion differs from theirs, they get upset, or they won't even acknowledge you if you have a different opinion than what they have. And so for me, I can open this record up, drop it on the turntable and play it. If it gets demonetized, so be it. I don't care. But we get to listen to the music together and do an authentic record review. And so that's kind of what my channel is going more towards, is really doing those record reviews where we get to open them up together, talk about the history of the record briefly, drop it on the turntable, listen to a little bit of it together, and then I'll give you my reaction, tell you what I think about it. So that's kind of the direction this channel will be heading more towards, even though I've already been doing that somewhat. And then I'll also still do some equipment reviews when I have the opportunity. I don't get anything for free. I'm not looking to get anything for free to put on the channel. If I ever do get anything for free sent to me for review, I will do a review that is an honest review. I will actually open up the product on the camera, unseal it, and show it to you, and do an actual review live on camera without edits, without trying to make everything pretty. I try to make these videos look as nice as I can with lighting and things like that, so they look professional, but there's nothing here to hide. There's nothing here that I have no agenda here other than to share music with you and have great discussions with you guys out in the vinyl community. So if you haven't already subscribe to the channel, and give me a thumbs up, and please leave your comments. I really like to hear your comments, and so I can learn. I learn a lot from putting up videos, and so I really appreciate when you guys participate. So I will talk to you later on. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you out there, and happy listening to everybody.